welcome once again, y'all. I'm Spunky. Welcome to the Big Balls of Truth podcast. Big Balls of Truth. Bringing esoteric type knowledge to everybody, especially us. Got my co-host right here, my sidekick. 22 years old, we bridging the gap.
Yes,
Say
sir.
something, cuz.
Yes, sir. I'm excited for this episode, man. We got our first special guest, man. Real special guest. And he about to get into a really interesting story, man. Y'all gonna really enjoy this, man.
Yep. We talk about behind the scenes corruption, spiritual wickedness in high places. Well, the guy I'm bringing on today was a professional boxer, and he went through some hard times. He found out some dirty industry secrets and some things they wanted him to do. So he's gonna tell his story. He's gonna shed some light on the corruption and some of the spiritual wickedness that we talk about on this type show.
Yeah.
Come on in, Paulo. Woo!
So, fellas, what's going on, man?
All right.
Sir.
What's going on, man?
Let's get your name first, man.
My name is Paulo McCants, man. Some people know me as Corey. Simple as that, man.
Yes,
Where did Sugarito come from, man?
Came from some Mexicans and some women. It was life in Harlem, man.
Okay.
And fighting, man. Some thought it was coming from pimping, and it was named after a guy that was for Panama, man.
All right. You told me an interesting fact, man. Tell us who your grandfather is, man. Tell us who your grandfather is, man. You got to tell this right here. You might not know.
No,
Tell us who your grandfather
I
is.
probably don't even know.
Man,
I probably used to sing for the Ohio.
who knows Sugarfoot, man?
Sugarfoot, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna know
Say,
that.
watch out. This is grandson,
I
man.
ain't gonna know that.
Yeah, you got to check. How your players?
Ohio players.
Skin tight.
Nah.
Oh, these young.
I think I'm too young, bro.
Man.
Anyway, so where you from, my man?
Born in Cincinnati, Ohio, man.
Born in Cincinnati, Ohio. Big family. How many brothers and siblings do you have?
Ooh, boy, it's 9 boys and 6 girls. Yeah,
Ooh.
3 from my mama, man.
Your father was
Yo, Rolling Stone, man.
Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
That's right. Tell us a little bit about your father, man, if you want to do that.
Yeah, my father, man, he was
What was his occupation? Can you say it? Or you rather not today?
yeah. He was just a good dude, man.
Okay.
But nah, he was a typical dude, man, from this, them old school cats, man. He was, some people say he was a pimp, some say he was a killer.
Yeah.
I just knew him as my dad, man.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just be
yeah.
honest, this big ball of truth, so we gonna keep it the truth.
This big balls too,
Yeah, man. I ain't see no bad, but all the stories I used to hear. He was a dangerous man. He was known about the city for doing crazy things. Walk around with a monkey, have him beating up people, man, if they owe money and all.
He had a real pet monkey, man.
Yeah, real monkey.
For real?
Man. Yeah, real monkey.
Wow.
Had him trained to beat people up.
Yeah, man, it's true story.
The
man.
monkey was the enforcer.
Yeah.
Wow.
True story. Yeah.
Starting off good.
Where was this at?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
I'm not familiar with that area, but that's Jesus.
Oh no, Cincinnati was something else, man.
I like that.
Today they got pit bulls. Your daddy had a monkey.
A monkey.
I like that.
He first told me that, man. I was like, for real? Like you did a real monkey?
Real monkey. He shot the monkey in the head because the monkey got mad because he couldn't go outside one day, man.
Who shot the monkey in the head?
My daddy.
He killed his monkey?
He killed the monkey.
Wow.
True story.
Hey, but the most important thing you said he was a good father, though, right?
Definitely a great father, man. I was supposed to go live with him. And the week I was going to go live with him, he got murdered.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Sorry about that, man.
Oh, man.
How old were you, Paulo?
I was 11 finna turn 12.
You was young.
Yeah. I was we were supposed to go buy some Jordans, you know how your typical day, we was moving to a brand new house, and I kept calling his phone and nobody was picking up, so I went to school. I got home, my mama was just acting strange, like, call your daddy. But she already knew he was dead, but she was just like calling, so I kept calling the phone, like, Mom, he ain't picking up. He don't never forget to come get me. And she was like, yes, it's for real. He gone. I'm like, what you mean he gone? He went back to jail? She said, nah, he dead.
Wow. What a way to get that news broke to you.
Yeah.
He was murdered by a crooked cop.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, sorry to hear about that, my man. But
Hey man, he always told me don't cry for street niggas, man. That's what he told me, man. So I never cried.
Yeah. Well, you
It's just what it is, man.
Yeah.
That's an interesting upbringing, man. So, other than that, man, where does your story begin with what you want to talk about today?
Whoa, man, that story.
If you had the title of this story,
I heard
what
your
you
hands
want
is
to say?
dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
I heard you got them dangerous hands.
The story can go back to, man.
He does have dangerous hands, man.
Yeah.
The story can
He'll
go back.
give me trouble.
Nah, man, the story can go back, man. It started at 6, I would say, really. My mom, man, my uncles, just my father, all of them used to say, man, we ain't raising no punks. You know, the 80s was different, man.
Yeah. What year were you born?
1981.
Okay, so the beginning
1981.
Beginning of the 80s, yeah.
Yeah, so we used to come outside, you know, moms had to go to work, brothers going to jail, so you had to really learn how to grow up fast.
Yeah.
So my mom used to just send me in the neighborhood with friends and lock us in basements, and they used to just beat me up, man. Just beat me up, yeah. My brothers, everybody, cousins.
Yeah.
Just the whole neighborhood used to beat me up. They used to just sit back and laugh.
Yeah.
So one morning, you know, you get tired of getting whooped.
Right.
I was watching Sugar Ray Leonard. I'd never seen him before or nothing. My dad put him on.
Yeah.
Like, this what you gonna watch, Paulo. So I'm watching it. I'm like, dang, this dude right here bad.
Yeah.
Then Mike Tyson came on after that on the tape. You know, we had the VCR tapes. You might be too young for that. You know,
No, I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So we had the VCR tape. I just kept rewinding. I'm like, this dude bad, man. Mike Tyson, the Sugar Ray. So I watch him all day. So the weekend came. Everybody sitting in the house. I guess all the kids thought they was gonna beat me up again. Mm-hmm. This time I walked straight downstairs. He walked to the basement by himself. Normally I wouldn't do that. I was scared. But this time I walked to the basement. And everybody looking at me crazy. My mom, my daddy laughing, her husband laughing, but I walked straight downstairs. Next thing you know, they ain't come upstairs. I did.
Yeah.
So that's what started it.
That's what started.
That's when you knew you could fight and didn't mind fighting and liked to fight.
But that's when it got bad, though. You know, because once you learn, once it turned on, it's playing with your mind now.
Let me ask you this:
What's up?
How did you figure out that you could fight? You literally just saw it on TV and just started imitating what they was doing.
Imitating what they was doing.
You think that's like something natural for you, or you know?
Oh yeah, it's
a gift. Like you think it's a gift?
It's definitely a gift.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, but it was. I just picked it up.
Yeah.
And then I think that experience of getting beat up in the basement a lot too. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that helped a lot. And I think that really, because you know, the experience is the best teacher, man.
Right.
Yeah, no
No
doubt.
matter how old you is, just learning how to fight from there, and they couldn't beat me no more.
All right, so let's get to the meat.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to the meat. So
Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about.
let's start at the corruption. Let's start at your story. What happened to you?
Where it all started for real. Me beating up one of the top amateurs in the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of my boys, we became close friends now. I wish we would have changed the history of that.
You remember this top amateur's name?
Ricardo Williams.
Ricardo Williams.
Yeah, we
You beat him?
Well, what happened? I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. This is a true story. So him and one of my friends got into it real bad on the street.
Yeah.
I don't know what really happened, but my brother came home one day and said, your friend Dooney and Ricardo Williams got into it. But I didn't think nothing of it, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know he put me into it. You know how somebody say, yeah, I'm gonna go get my homie, you know, he gonna mess you up.
Right.
He gonna whoop you when you see him. So I'm going to the pool one day, and Ricardo Williams happened to be there with a guy named Melvin. He got killed not too long, years later, but that's another topic. But yeah, him and Ricardo was at the pool together, and me and my brother was walking up, and he just punched me in the face. Now we talking about the top amateur in the world, man.
You boxing at the time?
I was boxing, but I wasn't boxing.
Yeah, but he's a top amateur.
He was the top amateur.
You pretty much a novice.
I wasn't nothing at this time.
Okay.
So you had hands, but you wasn't actually in the ring.
I was the street guy.
Yeah.
Fighter,
Okay.
He was we would have competition with fighters and stuff, but this is one of them days where me and him met off and we fought.
Yeah.
And I ended up beating him up real bad. You know what I mean? This is a true story, no made up story. I ended up beating him up real bad.
Yeah.
And it changed. That's the day it really changed everything. Because when you're a kid, you don't know
What you had. So what happened from there?
Man, after I beat him up, it wasn't nothing the same no more. You know what I mean? It wasn't the same.
You got a different level of respect.
Yeah, I got real street respect for real.
Yeah,
So you started boxing from there?
I quit because going down there, I realized they were gonna be trying to jump me now. You know, it was gonna be me and him wasn't cool no more. After that whooping like that, man, we wasn't cool no more. You feel what I'm saying?
You didn't even want to put yourself out there like that.
No, I went to go play basketball. I came back years later, but that was the worst time to come back because he never forgot that.
He been waiting. Yeah.
I had seen him.
Did he go on and continue boxing and making a name for himself?
He was the top man. He was the top. He won silver in the Olympics. He ran the city basically, man.
Yeah.
He ran the city. So what he said.
What's he doing today? He's still around. He might hear this now.
He gonna hear it. That's my dog to this day, man. We
Okay.
became great friends.
That's good.
You know, I wish we would have patched it up when we was younger, because he had the power in the city to make any of us what we could be, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most people that was on that knew him because he had the money. You know, when you the number one guy in the world, man, coming out of the Olympics and everything, he had $1 million deal type thing. Man. He used to pull Lambos through the hood, so they gonna do whatever he say. You know what I mean? He was in Mount Auburn, I was downtown the neighborhood house. Everybody's with him. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna follow the money.
Yeah.
I had no chance, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Him not liking me at the time.
All right.
It ain't gonna work like that, bro.
Let's get to this. Let's get to the good stuff, man.
Let's get to it.
I mean, you talking. So, what's your story? What you want to give us the dirt on what goes on in history? What happened to you?
Man, okay. I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Okay.
So, at amateur, I never got a fight at amateur for real. My first fight was against Aaron Pryor Jr.
What?
Pro.
You fought the Hawk?
Aaron Pryor Jr.
Oh,
son.
Junior.
At amateur.
That's right.
I couldn't get no fights, so we went out one time. Yeah. And like I could never get no fights. And he was the only one available this time, but he had too much experience.
Right.
This is a crazy story. I couldn't, this was gonna be my first fight. But this dude he was an open fighter. You need 10 fights or better. I think he was I might be wrong. I think he was at like 99 fights or something like that.
Yeah.
And I never fought.
Yeah.
So it was a coach named Ron Craig. His son was Dante Craig, my sparring partner. He was an Olympian too. He was an Olympian. Now I think I have no experience, but I'm fighting against Olympians.
Out the gate.
Out the gates. Just inspiring, just training.
Yeah. Just you working with.
We doing good with them.
Yeah.
So Coach Craig tell me, man, you fight my son every day. You think you will fight him? I said, I'll fight anybody for you. I believe it. He say, hey man, we ain't got nobody but Aaron Pryor. We wouldn't do nothing like this. But do you want to fight? I say, do you think I could beat him? He said, I know you could beat him. I know you could beat him. The dudes they was against it at first, and they like, no, he got too much experience. This kid ain't never fought. He said, I tell you what, you see this kid fight, you would change your mind.
Yeah.
So, as soon as the fight start off, I'm beating the mess out of him. True story. Beating the mess out of him. Now, I ain't got no fights. This boy been fighting.
Yeah, right.
And me and Aaron Pryor Jr. is cool to this day. But the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
I was beating him around. You know what Aaron Pryor Sr. said?
What'd he say?
Break his nose with an elbow right now.
He was saying that to you?
To his son, yeah.
Because they didn't expect me to come out and fight like that.
Yeah.
This is a true story, man. So I'm thinking in my head like, he ain't finna hit me with no elbow in the nose. You know he did it.
He did just that.
He did that. His daddy was trying to get him out to fight.
Yeah.
Do something crazy. And it worked.
They stopped the fight.
They let us fight for a minute. But it got out of hand. Cause now he done broke me in the nose with the elbow. His dad like, hit him again with another one. Now we tussling in the ring. A double disqualification instead of me getting the victory.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a true story. It's documented.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's what changed everything. Like, they thinking like, oh man, they turned me open after that fight.
Wow. Yeah.
So now, you're supposed to have 10 fights to turn open.
Yeah.
I'm open after the first
fight.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Now it's really hard for me to get fights. So the next dude I fight is at the Kentucky Derby. It was my grandma, I never forget it. My mama got the picture. The first fight of the Kentucky Derby, I get a first round knockout. Man, it was beautiful, my man. They filmed it. Somebody came to me out of the crowd it was something strange. He said, "Hey man, you too good for this. You need to turn pro right now." I'm like, "What, man? Nah, man, I ain't got that many fights." But they was sending people at me to turn pro early, man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It was kind of weird.
Strange, yeah.
Yeah. Nate Tubbs, Tony Tubbs' brother.
Yeah.
He gave me some old boxing shoes, some pretty ones from the Olympics. You know, because the Olympic teams at this time was going on. And they was like, man, we want to see him on the Olympic team. But I ain't win no major title or nothing. So they like, nah, we can't put him on the Olympic team because he ain't won no major title.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, but I wasn't getting no fights.
But they was
nothing.
talking about putting on an Olympic team.
Yeah,
But
but I ain't had no, you know, but I was.
Man, that's something special, huh, cuz?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true. These is facts. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I could never get no fights, but anybody know me in Ohio knew I was one of the top dudes. You couldn't mess with me.
Yeah.
You come to the neighborhood house, you couldn't mess with me. It wasn't nothing you could do with me. You feel me? And as people were swearing I had so many fights, and I'm like, man, no, I ain't got that many fights, man. No matter what amateur term I go to, they would not fight me. When they wouldn't fight me.
Yeah.
That hurt me at the same time because experience, like I tell people all the time, experience is the best teacher.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You want to fight people. So I ended up getting into with some guys. Well, they be street cats trying to clean up money. And they like, man, we gonna turn you pro. We gonna get you this. Like, we going to mansions. We doing all this. You know what I mean? You thinking, in your head, you don't know.
How old were you at this time?
This time I was 18 years old.
I think that's important to
Yeah,
know.
I was 18. Like, you know, because I had left for a minute playing basketball. So let me take you back a couple seconds how I got back into boxing. So we gonna do it that way. I was at school at Aiken High School. Some gang members ran up on me. Told me to take my colors off. Now, I don't gang bang. I don't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working hard. You know, you just have on your nice Cincinnati red outfit. And I end up beating up the gang bangers and got expelled and banned from schools, all public schools in Cincinnati. Yeah, they said I could be a bus driver. They said I was too violent because of my history of fighting.
Right.